All right, folks, this is going to be a terrific deal for someone. This is a 2003 Ford Windstar with a ton of equipment in it. Mechanically, this thing runs fantastic, but it does have, as you can see, hopefully you can see, it's really hard to position this camera because of the sun glare, but let's try it from this side. As you can see, it's got 203,774 miles, but let me tell you something, by driving this van or looking at it, you would never know. It's in terrific shape. It's clean, it runs great, but let's go over all the stuff. First of all, let's do the right window. That does not work from the driver's switch. So let's see if it works from this switch. Nope, so looks like the driver's window, or passenger window, is not working properly. Driver's window, however, works exactly as it should, and quite frankly, that's the most important one. Okay, this thing's got AM, FM, cassette, and CD. Let's see what we got here. That does work. Now, as far as CDs and cassettes and whatnot, I don't have any, so I can't test that. Air conditioner, typical Ford air conditioner, ice, ice, cold. Front and rear air, of course, in that as well, okay? We've got, oh, I always love this about the Fords. You got the little mirror that so you can watch everybody in the back. Your little change holder. This is where your sunglasses go, and if you had a remote transmitter, you would put it in there, okay? This one, though, actually has something a little extra, though. Here, open this up. See? This thing pops out. This is Auto Vision, they call it, and what it is, it's a little old school. It's a VCR. And it's got the TV. See, I'll pull this down. Now, you can easily convert this to a DVD player, though, just so you know. All right, but as you can see, for this kind of mileage on a van, an 03, it is in fantastic shape. Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you the two things that I know wrong with this van right off the bat. First of all, it's going to need a windshield. Okay, usually around 200, 250 bucks. Okay, and the other thing I know, and it's usually the next thing I check, but before I go to the next thing, let me show you the driver's seat. As you can see, it does of course have some wear and tear a little bit here, you can feel, but I mean, other than that, it's really nice. Power seat, forwards, backwards, up and down, all work as it should. Look at this floor. Look at how nice and clean that is. And let's even pick up the floor mat, and you can see it's still nice under there, okay? But look at how clean the rest of the interior is. Let's do your headliner for you. And you can see it's got, as you can see right over there, it's got controls for the rear heat and air conditioning, or you can control it from up front. That's up to you. Driver's panel, not beat up, not destroyed. I mean, this car was very well taken care of. But here's the other thing you're going to need. See this tire? That, pretty much, it's got some tread on it. But you know what? I wouldn't even say it's that safe. You could probably, if you don't have a long trip, you can get home, but I wouldn't say it's safe. Now the back tires aren't bad. They're probably about 40-45% right there. Let's come around to this side. And this tire, yeah, this one's pretty, it's got some tread, maybe 35-40%. Right front, yeah, that's like the other side. That's going on the pretty bald side. So you might want to at least flip the rears to the front for safety reasons, but you're definitely going to want to buy some tires. But believe me, for the price I'm going to be selling this 03 beautiful little van for, you'll have plenty of money to buy tires. Let's do the body now. You can see just one little mark on the fender. The paint is beautiful, clean and shiny. As you can see, nice molding, everything. Driver or front passenger door, beautiful. Okay, now as you can see, here's your door jamb. Very nice, very clean. Let's do the door frame. Now this is important. Down here is where, if there's going to be rust starting, it usually starts right in this area. But again, as you can see, this is beautiful. And look at this door panel. That's your passenger door panel, clean as a whistle. Honestly, I have had vans with 100,000 less miles on this, a lot worse shape than this vehicle. I mean, look at the passenger seat. Very nice. Very clean. Okay, that's that one. Okay, sliding door. As you can see, very nice, very clean. No nicks, no dents, no scratches. Opens right up. Look at this. It's even got the rear floor mats, as you can see. It's got the rear audio controls, you know, for everything, you know, for what kind of media. There's your screen for the TV. I mean, this has got it going on, this van. Also, this has the extremely popular, it's the most wanted combination, is the quad seating, it's called. 4 captain's chairs. All right, and of course you have your back, which is a 3-person seat. Okay, so this is considered a 7-person van. All right, let's close this up. Here's our roof. Let's do the roof, and you can see clean, shiny roof rack with the crossbars. I mean, come on, folks, you're not going to find a cheaper, nicer van than this, I can promise you. Quarter panel on the back. Again, no nicks, one tiny little scratch there, but look at down the side of this baby, how clean and nice it is. Nice, clean alloy wheels. All right, let's do the back. Now, if you'll notice, the spare tire is right there. The reason being is that under here is this little thing that you lower the spare tire carrier, because normally the tire goes underneath here. I'll show you. We'll look underneath here. And normally the spare tire goes right about there. Well, for whatever reason, we can't figure out how to get that down or get it to work. So there's your spare tire. It has one. Inside here, I guarantee you the jack is in there because I put it in myself. It was just laying out. I put it in there. So you do have a spare tire and the tools. This seat, of course, is removable and it does fold down. So you can actually turn this into a cargo van if you want. But look at how nice this and clean this van is. Rear bumper, surprisingly clean. As you can see, hardly any nicks, dents, or scratches. The door jamb for the rear. All right, as you can see, very nice. And of course, let's do the door. Now another spot, and it's typical on all Fords, and here you see it right there. Tiny little bit of rust starting right there. No big deal though. All right, but overall, very nice van. Now let's close this, and this is what I've been waiting for. I actually wasn't sure what the model was, but it is an SE, and as you can see, that's a nice shape, that rear door hatch. Deep tinted glass, rear wiper, defogger, and of course, here's your left side quarter panel, which it's got a little nick right there, but I don't see any dings, I don't see any dents. It looks like a little tiny spot, rust bubble there, but overall, very, very nice. All right, here's your driver's side sliding door. Very nice, very clean. Let's open this up. Okay. And again, looking inside, you can see how clean it is. All right, here we go. You can see your door jamb here. Nice. Okay, there's that. And of course, the all-important driver's door. There's the jamb. Nice and clean, as you can see. There, and we'll do the door. And underneath here, again, very clean. I'll tell you, for an 03 van, it's not bad. All right, driver's door. It does have the remote keypad there, as you can see. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Well, let me finish the body first. Here, this door, a couple little dings right here, no big deal. Again, overall, left front fender, beautiful, very nice. Looking down the side, as you can see, nice, clean. This is a good looking van. Okay, this is the SE model. It does, I would say, this vehicle most likely has keyless remote entry in it. But here's the issue. I only have one key. I don't have any of the remotes, and I don't have a spare key. But they're not that expensive. You can get them very cheap off the internet, and most of the time, you can program them yourself. But I would be almost willing to bet that this vehicle does have remote keyless entry. All right, especially considering all the other options this thing has. But here, let's do the front now. As you can see, headlight, nice and clean. The grille, all in one piece. We'll go a little lower. And as you can see, you know, there's a side marker light there coming along. Pretty nice. Here's the other side. Now let's take a little peek underneath. There you go. I don't know what you can actually see, but I like to give you guys the option of taking a look. Okay, and of course, like any vehicle, the heart and soul is this engine. Now this is the 3.8 liter V6 engine. But first of all, I'd like to point out, I didn't do any of this. This has, look at that antifreeze. It looks very fresh, very clean. So does the oil. I mean, someone really took care of this vehicle. I did send this out to my mechanic, and I did have it safety checked. I always do that. I don't want to sell a vehicle that's unsafe. And like I said, besides the tires, that's the only issue that anybody even needs to be concerned about safety-wise. It looks like somebody just put a brand new battery in it. It looks like it's got almost brand new wires in it. I mean, this is just a really super nice, clean car. But listen to this engine. I'm going to rev it up for you. Here we go. Now, I know these vehicles. Back in 2000, I was selling these Ford Windstar vans brand new, and that's how this motor sounds. I bet you there's got to be at least 100,000 miles worth of life left in this thing. And it's not an embarrassment to drive. It's actually a really great looking van. All right, let's shut this hood here. There we go. And of course, on the hood, the only thing wrong with the hood, and you should expect this, are the obligatory little stone chips, you know, that are all over the place. But again, no dents, no scratches, no dings. I mean, just take a gander at how nice this van looks. That's a sharp looking van, and boy, is it gonna be inexpensive too. All right, so whoever ends up with this vehicle, I promise you, you'll have plenty of money left to put a set of tires on it and a windshield. I will make sure of that. But it is a great looking vehicle, and it runs even better, and that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take it for a test drive. All right, we're gonna take it for a ride now. Now, as I said, this has the 3.8 liter V6. It's also front wheel drive and comes equipped with the 4-speed automatic with electronic overdrive transmission. And here we go. You guys will see how nice this van is. As you can see, I don't even have to raise my voice. Nice, quiet van, okay? Just terrific. Handles nice, rides nice. I'll bet you with a new set of tires on it, go down the road, it still goes down the road straight, but with a new set of tires on it, it'll be even better. Shifts nice and smooth, air conditioner works. I mean, other than a couple of minor little things, this is a fantastic van. And I'm really excited that whoever buys this van, I think is going to be very, very happy. All right, I'm gonna turn around here and we're gonna head back. And then what I'm going to do is what I like to euphemistically call a brake test. All right, and I'll explain that to you. Basically, all that means is I'm gonna pull into this vacant lot across the street from my place. Actually, I'm gonna shut up for a minute and then I'll explain it. Listen, you can listen to me accelerate now. Here we go. First. Second, third, and overdrive. Beautiful. I just set the cruise control, works perfectly. Okay, the brake test. I'm gonna pull into this vacant lot. We're doing almost 60 miles an hour, as you can see, and this thing is beautiful. Look at my hands aren't even on the wheel. I'm gonna find a little patch of loose gravel and slam on the brakes. What I want you to do is pay attention to the steering wheel. What it'll tell you basically is how the brake balance is. If the wheel spins wildly one direction or the other, you know it's not that good. Now I know the brakes are good because I had them looked at, but I like you guys to get as much visual as you can. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take my hands off the wheel and, okay, I've got terrific news for you guys. Check it out. I don't know if you probably couldn't hear it on the video, but I could. But if you notice, the wheel just did a little of this. It was supposed to. The reason why, that was the anti-lock brakes working. So in my opinion, this vehicle has one of the best safety features going, anti-lock brakes. Of course, it's got airbags, but it also has anti-lock brakes. So if you need a vehicle for your family, and you want something safe, dependable, reliable, this actually, and most of all cheap, of course, this actually would be a great vehicle for you. I told you all the little things I know. So here's the 3 things that I know about this vehicle, okay, that needs attention. Number 1 is, needs a windshield. It needs at least 2 tires. You might get away with the rear ones for a little while, but you got to at least put 2 tires on the front. And as far as I can tell, that right front window doesn't work. All right, I am going to take the camera off the tripod now, and we're going to take a walk around outside in the sun, because before when I did the walk around outside, it was in the shade. Just to recap, this is a 2003 Ford Windstar SE model, which basically just means it's got a lot of equipment. It's got the TV, the VCR, the AM/FM cassette and CD, 203,175 miles on it. And just a pretty van. It looks great, as you can see as I walk around it. The paint is beautiful. This certainly would not be an embarrassment to drive this thing. As I said before, and I'll say it again, I really mean it, I have seen much worse vehicles, a lot newer, with a lot less mileage on them. But as you can see from looking at this vehicle, it is nice. The wheels are nice. I mean, whoever had this vehicle, I don't know if this is a one-owner vehicle or not. I would almost guess that it was, but I would have to say that this person truly did care for and take care of this car, because it sure runs good. Anyway, if you need a very inexpensive to buy, maintain, and repair family 7-passenger family vehicle, this is the one I think you should get. Thank you.